Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot.
Hello there, welcome once again to Chinese Pod, coming to you from Shanghai, China. My name is Kai-En and I'm joined by the wonderful...
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. How are you today?
I'm very good.
Excellent. 很好. Now, we have a beginner lesson in a moment, a newbie lesson. We have different levels here on Chinese Pod, but today's lesson is for absolute beginners, and it concerns buying a train ticket. Now, so let's have the dialogue. I believe 3 times would be useful, and then we'll come back and we'll break it down for you in just a few moments. So don't worry right now if you don't get the full idea, because we'll help you to piece it together in a few moments.
Dialogue first time. 哪里可以买去北京的火车票？
你必须去火车站。
票难买吗？
很难说。
Second time. 哪里可以买去北京的火车票？
你必须去火车站。
票难买吗？
很难说。
Third time. 哪里可以买去北京的火车票？
你必须去火车站。
票难买吗？
很难说。
Okay, great stuff. Now, Jenny, it would be really useful, I believe, if we did a sentence-by-sentence translation. Because I
Sure.
know you like that.
Yeah, I like hearing my voice. Okay, shall we begin now?
Absolutely.
哪里可以买去北京的火车票？
Where can I buy a train ticket to Beijing?
哪里可以买去北京的火车票？
Where can I buy a train ticket to Beijing?
哪里可以买去北京的火车票？你必须去火车站。
You have to go to the train station.
你必须去火车站。
You have to go to the train station.
你必须去火车站。票难买吗？
Is it difficult to get tickets?
票难买吗？
Is it difficult to get tickets?
票难买吗？很难说，
Oh, it's hard to say.
很难说，
It's hard to say.
很难说。
Are you ready, Tom? What is going on here?
Well, I'm trying to practice these characters that you gave me.
Oh my God, all this on paper? Did you not download the Chinese Pod writing app?
Go to ChinesePod.com/app and check out the new Chinese Pod writing app. Practice writing Chinese characters wherever, whenever. The new writing app, only at ChinesePod.com. Save trees,
Great.
get smart.
Let's go through some of the details. So here we are buying train tickets to Beijing. Now, let's break it down piece by piece. How do we say train? We're looking for train tickets. How do we say train?
火车，火车。
Now, 火车, that is third and first tone, correct?
Yes.
Now, literally translated, they mean what?
A fire car.
A fire car.
Yeah.
So there's an interesting mnemonic for you there to remember the train in Chinese. It's a fire car. 火 as in third.
Third tone meaning fire. Yeah.
And 车 could mean any kind of vehicle.
Yeah, vehicles, that's right.
Yeah, fire vehicle may be a better way to translate it. Now, great. Now, so that's the train. One more time is the...
火车
Now, the ticket is called a...
票
And it's the
Fourth tone.
One more time, please.
票
Piao. Okay, so the train ticket, when you put train and ticket together, that becomes a...
火车票火车票
Great, so that's a train ticket. Now, the question was, where can I buy the 火车票? So where? How do we say where?
哪里
哪里? Where? Okay.
Both third tone.
Both third tone, great. 哪里? Where? Now, to buy, the verb to buy is...
买 another third tone.
It's third tone again. Now, 买. So I'll put the sentence one more time together, nice and slowly. So, where can I buy a train ticket to Beijing? So, if you could give us that very slowly, please, Jenny.
哪里可以买去北京的火车票
Great. Now, let's go back there to the beginning of the sentence. So, 哪里可以买? Now, 可以 means to be able to.
Yes.
Right? So, the question is, where can I buy such and so? So, again, 哪里可以买? Could you give us that phrase again 2 or 3 times, please, Jenny?
哪里可以买哪里可以买
Great. Now, where can I buy? Let's choose some objects here.
Where can I buy apples?
Okay.
哪里可以买苹果
Where can I buy fruit?
哪里可以买水果
Where can I buy some books?
哪里可以买书
Great. So that's the question you want to ask somebody, where can I buy such and such a thing? Now, the kind of train tickets he wants is a Beijing-bound train ticket,
Yes.
a ticket to Beijing. So how did we say that?
去北京的火车票
Good. 去北京的. Now, 去 meaning to go.
Yes.
Beijing, that becomes an adjective.
Yeah.
Right? So the way it's formed is 去北京的火车票, meaning a train ticket.
That's to Beijing bound.
All right, great. Now, so that's quite a long sentence for a newbie levels. We thought we'd try something some quite challenging today.
Yeah.
So could you give us that full sentence one more time, please, Jenny?
哪里可以买去北京的火车票
Great. Now, you have to go to the train station. Let's hear that one, please. You have to go to the train station.
你必须去火车站
Okay. Now, you may have heard in there 火车
车
meaning
train.
train. And so the train station is the
火车站火车站
great. Now remember 火车 we said was the fire vehicle.
Yes.
And 站 is the fourth tone, correct? Is that-
Yes.
Yeah. So so what does 站actually mean literally?
Well, it can mean the verb to stand.
Yes.
Or in this case, it's a noun meaning station.
Great. So 站起来 means stand
up,
right?
yes.
So 站 meaning you can see where the meaning comes from there. It means a
Yeah.
position
Yes.
where it stands. So the 火车站 you could, I suppose, translate it as the train stand.
Yeah.
It's one way to remember it.
Well, everyone does standing
Well, that's
there.
true. That's true. Now, you have to
你必须去。你必须 rather it's 你必须 meaning
必须
you have to.
Have to. Now, the tones for 必须 are...
Fourth and first.
Okay, so let's have that again. As in, you must, you have to.
必须必须
So 4 and 1. 必须.
Yes.
Now, 去火车站 meaning to go to
Yeah.
the train station. So one more time, please. You have to go to the train station. You infer from that meaning you have to go to the train station to buy the ticket. So you have to go to the train station.
你必须去火车站。
Great. You have to go to the train station. Let's change that. You have to go to, let's say, you have to go to the school.
你必须去学校。你必须去学校。
Great. You have to go to Beijing.
你必须去北京。你必须去北京。
Great. Excellent. And so the question was, is it difficult to get tickets?
票难买吗？
Okay. Now, you remember that the verb to buy, third tone is?
买
Great.
And the noun ticket is 票
So you want to learn traditional or simplified characters?
Can I just learn to speak Chinese? I really don't want to write or read. It's too much for me.
Are you one of the learners that told us early on that you just want to speak and listen to Chinese and you think Chinese characters are way too complicated? Then I really think you should check out our new introduction into how to read and write Chinese characters. It focuses on simple characters that you encounter in a Chinese language environment every day. In 11 entertaining episodes, we set out to convince you that Chinese characters are actually quite easy, and we hope that you will soon share our excitement. Visit 88 characters on www.chinesepod.com/88 and give it a try. Or search for the first episodes on the Chinese Pod channel on YouTube. It's as simplified as that.
Good. So, 票难买吗? Nan as in
难 second
second
tone.
tone, right? Means, is it difficult?
Yeah, meaning difficult.
That's
难
right. Difficult. So, 票难买吗? Literally translated, are the tickets hard to buy? Meaning, are they
Yes.
hard to come by in
Yeah.
that sense? Is it hard to get a ticket? So, one more time, please. Is it hard to get a ticket?
票难买吗？票难买吗？
Great. Now, unfortunately, the person in the train station wasn't particularly helpful. The answer was...
很难说，
And that... Sorry, second time, please. Sorry.
很难说。
Great. So that's third, second, and first.
Let me do my math here. That's true. 很 third tone, 难 second, 说
Yeah,
first.
third,
You're right
second,
indeed.
first. Okay. And that means very difficult to speak, very difficult to say.
yes.
So best translations probably, well, it's difficult to say, it's hard to say, or
Yeah.
I can't really say. Not a very helpful answer, I'm afraid, right?
But you don't want to get yourself into trouble. You don't want to say, well, it's easy
That's
to
right.
get one.
Don't commit to anything.
Yeah.
So one more time, that could be a very useful and very diplomatic way at times to get out
Yeah.
of things. It's hard to say, it's...
很难说，很难说。
And it is a sentence you hear in China.
Yeah, that's why we included it in here.
That's why you're a very diplomatic nation.
Yeah.
很难说. Now, this is great stuff. The railways and the trains actually have really been in the news recently.
Yeah, because we've just had our Spring Festival,
Festival
and
was
believe
crazy.
me, yeah, it's the peak time of traveling.
There were 700 million people, I believe,
On the road?
in the roads and on the
okay.
trains. That's just.
I think
a staggering number.
over 100 million people traveled during the Spring Festival.
700 million people traveled in one form or
700?
another. Yes, in
Oh,
one form or
okay, in
other.
one form platform. More than 100 of them traveled on
100 million
trains.
on the trains alone.
Yeah, alone.
It's amazing.
I believe you have an interesting story regarding that.
We heard that, and Ricky Gervais in his podcast actually was recently talking about the fact that during that rush to those 100 million people trying to get on trains at very more or less the same time, in the space of a few days, that the trains were so crowded that you couldn't get to use the bathrooms. So they were actually selling diapers for
adult
diapers in the train stations, and whoever was selling them made a killing.
Yeah, that's the business to be in.
Absolutely, at that time of year, because the trains are so crowded, you won't get near it.
Yeah, or Chinese just have incredibly big bladders. I'm sorry if that was a bit vulgar.
No, it's not vulgar at all. And I believe they were even selling the tickets
in stadiums, large stadiums. So there were like more than 50 ticket booths working at one time, and then 2,000 or 3,000 people all sitting on spectators section. Yeah.
Wow! So there you have it. So you have some news from China. So that's news about the trains or the
火车票.
And
of course, during the Chinese New Year, it was 很难买.
很难买.
Was very difficult to buy.
So that's why this guy asked the question: Is it hard to get a ticket? It sure is at the wrong time of year.
That's true.
Okay, good stuff. Now I think we could listen to that dialogue again.
Yeah. 哪里可以买去北京的火车票？
你必须去火车站。
票难买吗？
很难说。
Okay, good stuff. Hope you got a lot from that lesson today here from Chinese Pod. Don't forget, of course, you can see the stuff on ChinesePod.com. You can get lots more exercises and expansion, all sorts of interesting things to do with that language. Hope that was informative.
Yeah.
It's great being here once again. We'll
now
see you
I
again
know I
tomorrow.
can get diapers when I travel on train next year.
Okay, maybe you can try them out. Let
It
us know
was
how
a
they
bit
work.
too personal, sorry.
Okay, we'll see you again tomorrow.
See ya.
再见.
再见.
At Chinese Pod, we know what happens if you don't get your way.
People die!
Which is why we give you what you ask for. So if there's something that you'd like, visit the website and ask us.
Hello, this is John from Hastings, and I was just wondering if you could do a show on exchanging mobile phone numbers.
请问你有没有手机？
Could I ask if you have a mobile phone?
Hi, this is May from New Zealand. I'd like to request a show on finding an apartment. That'd be great. Thanks.
Today we're going to talk about apartments, looking for apartments and finding apartments.
As usual, Chinese Pod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 0103. So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0103 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0103.